You can't have faith in God on Friday and be stressing on Saturday. You got the same God. But I think most of all is how you grew up. You know, I was fortunate and blessed to have my father, which my father's still around. And one thing about it, I had like 10 uncles and my father, so you got to be a man. Start off as a young man, then you can become a man. And, you know, for us that whining and making excuses and complaining, that ain't going to do no good. And telling is definitely something you don't do. You outside playing with your friends, and they might be older, and you run and say, hey, I'm 7 years old, and they 14, and they took my ball. You know, first thing my pops would say, look, boy, don't be no telltale. Get your butt back out there and get your ball back. And I think that guidance, that father figure is very, very important. Because if you look at a lot of people who do a lot of telling and a lot of crying and be snitches and stuff, they didn't have that father presence around.
When you was a kid, not snitching on somebody that would get you in trouble?
No, snitching on somebody would get you in trouble.
Right, but
you know,
not snitching on somebody that would get you in trouble at home.
What, not snitching?
Like, did you ever have to take the fall for somebody?
I mean, naturally, if if your sister or something do something or whatever, you know, and they might tell on you, you know, you suck it up, you know, come get this whooping. You know, when I was young, I got whoopings. I think, but I deserved those whoopings. I didn't get whoopings, I got ass whoopings. You know, I was a boy, I was all boy. You know, I wasn't feminine, so I was all boy. So by me being all boy, I broke windows, I did stuff to cars, and you know, and my people weren't rich. So when I broke a window, and that means an extra $100 for that month that they depended on that money for something, I got an ass whooping. I think my whoopings was so tough. If like today, kids can call child services on them, right? If I'd have called the child services on my people, they'd still be in jail doing time. But I deserve every one of the whoopings. But back to the Forest prison, it's like one of the saddest things. I wouldn't say it's real sad, but it's true. It's like Forest, no matter what prison I go to, I'm going to have a gang of homeboys there. And if I go to college, I might know one person from my neighborhood. But and the thing about it is, the worse the prison is, the better it is for me. On the simple fact that lifers and guys got a gang of time, those are the majority of my homeboys. And you know, the system is what it is. You know, you get guys in the system that for murder do 3 or 4 years. Child molesters is the worst. These guys who affect kids for the rest of their life, these guys do 2 or 3 years.